Now let's go ahead and take a look at those exclusive designs found on your USB. Now when you open your USB, you're going to find two different folders. There's the Clear Blue Tiles folder and the Block by Block folder. The designs are the same with each folder, and it's just the method for quilting is a little bit different. For this tutorial, we are only going to be looking at the Clear Blue Tiles folder. Each folder has 6 different finished block quilting designs that come in 14 sizes each, as well as 2 finished border quilting designs that come in 12 sizes each. There are also 6 bonus designs, we like to call them bitty blocks, for the 2x2 inch blocks. Now the expansion set files for the larger hoops are included on this same USB, but they require the expansion set tiles, which are sold separately. You can find a whole lot more information about that on page 26 of your user guide. One of the key features of Kimberbell background quilting designs is that no matter what size hoop you have, the designs are all at the same scale. So why is that important? Well, that means whether you stitch out a 2x2 design or a 6x10 design, the design elements will be exactly the same size and therefore will give you the all-over quilting or custom quilting that you desire. As mentioned earlier, each of the design sizes from your USB coordinates with a clear blue tile size. Now let's take a look at the fun and exclusive designs you'll only find with clear blue tiles. As you see, we have a design for each season. We have winter, spring, summer, and fall. I absolutely love the snowflakes, the flowers, the candy corn, the bumblebees, and all of that is scattered throughout the design. In addition, you're going to have designs for swirls and even loops, which span throughout all seasons and all different types of quilts. Of course, we also wanted to give you designs for borders and sashing strips. So here you're going to find border swirls and border loops. Now you may be wondering what those bitty blocks are. Well, I like to think of them as little surprises you can add throughout your quilting. We like to call them Easter eggs, if you will, because they can be scattered throughout and hidden throughout the quilt. Or because of their itty-bitty size, they fill a 2x2 inch cornerstone block perfectly. There are 6 unique designs we call bitty blocks, and those are also included on your USB. So what is the difference between the Clear Blue Tiles folder and the Block by Block folder? Basically, the Clear Blue Tiles designs, well, they don't include batting or the fabric tack down lines. See, if you've used Kimberbell quilting backgrounds before, you know that we have typically used a block by block method for quilting so that there's no batting left in the seams. This block by block method is still very useful and is something we use often, especially with our bench pillow and our feature quilts. The block by block method has you quilting one block at a time, as the name implies, right? Adding your applique designs on top and then sewing the blocks together, of course without the batting in the seams. But with our additional new method using Clear Blue Tiles, you are sewing your entire quilt top together first, then making that quilt sandwich, and finally quilting through all 3 layers of that quilt sandwich to achieve the look of traditional quilting, meaning that the quilting is going to be the same on the front of the quilt as it is on the back of the quilt. Therefore, no batting or fabric tack down lines are included in the Clear Blue Tiles folder. Simply put, when using the Clear Blue Tiles, you will only use the files from the Clear Blue Tiles folder. One other thing to note, if you've ever in the past or ever in the future want to download additional Kimberbell background quilting designs from our website, all downloads will now include these 2 same folders. Now you can use the same designs no matter which method you choose, whether it's the Clear Blue Tiles method or the block by block method. To make this even easier to see firsthand, I want to show you the difference between the 2 methods of quilting. With this quilt here, I've used the Clear Blue Tiles method. I made the quilt sandwich and I embroidered through all 3 layers. In this example here, I used the block by block method. I quilted each block separately, added my appliques on top of the quilting, and then sewed the blocks together to form the quilt. To add to the back of the quilt, I simply added an extra layer of batting and back fabric and stitched in the ditch before binding. Now both methods work beautifully. It really comes down to personal preference. Another thing to note, if you've ever purchased past background quilting designs from us, you don't have to purchase the clear blue tiles for those designs. Simply log into your account and they will be there waiting for you and at no extra charge. To make it easy to find the files, we have created an organizational chart found on page 11 of your user guide. Follow the diagram there and you're going to find every file you need to get started. And don't forget, the name of the file matches the name on the tile. It really is that easy. Now, are you ready to start custom quilting? Let's go to the next video called Using Clear Blue Tiles.